Section 11. Fundamentals of a short sale listing. A few days after submitting Tom and Emily's short sale package, Mark received another phone call. "Hi, Mark," Tom said. "Our neighbors heard we're doing the short sale. They keep asking why we don't just give the house back to the bank." Mark smiled. "That's actually a great question. I'll be over this afternoon, and we'll talk through all of your options." Later that day, Mark met Tom and Emily at their kitchen table. They looked exhausted. "This has been weighing on us for months," Emily admitted. "We just want to make the best decision for our family." Mark listened carefully. Instead of immediately talking about listing paperwork, he remembered something Lisa had taught him. A great real estate professional doesn't begin by talking about contracts. They begin by listening. Mark asked several questions about their financial situation, their goals, and whether they had already spoken with their lender. When he returned to the office, Lisa asked how the meeting had gone. "They're ready to list the property," Mark said. Lisa smiled, but didn't respond immediately. Instead, she asked another question. "Are you sure a short sale is their best option?" Mark hesitated. "I assumed it was." Lisa shook her head. "Never assume. One of the most important responsibilities we have as Arizona real estate professionals is making sure our clients understand all of their available options before making a decision." She walked over to the whiteboard and wrote 4 words: loan modification, short sale, deed in lieu of foreclosure, foreclosure. "Every homeowner's situation is different," she explained. "Our responsibility isn't to choose for them. Our responsibility is to educate them so they can make an informed decision." Lisa explained that some homeowners may qualify for a loan modification, allowing them to remain in their home by adjusting the terms of their existing mortgage. Depending on the lender and the homeowner's financial circumstances, a modification may reduce the interest rate, extend the repayment period, or temporarily reduce monthly payments. If the homeowner can reasonably afford the modified payment, Lisa said, keeping the home may be their best option. Mark nodded. "So a short sale shouldn't be the first solution we discuss." "Exactly," she continued. "A second option is a deed in lieu of foreclosure." She explained that in a deed in lieu transaction, the homeowner voluntarily transfers ownership of the property back to the lender rather than completing a foreclosure. "This can sometimes save time and reduce expenses," Lisa explained. "However, many lenders won't consider this option if there are junior liens or other title issues." She reminded Mark that homeowners should always review the lender's proposed agreement with legal counsel before signing. Next, Lisa discussed foreclosure. No homeowner wants to lose their home, but sometimes, after reviewing every available option, foreclosure becomes unavoidable. She explained that while foreclosure may ultimately resolve the mortgage debt in some situations, it can also have significant financial, legal, and credit consequences depending on the facts of the transaction. That's why we encourage homeowners to seek legal and tax advice before deciding which path is best. Finally, Lisa circled the words short sale. This is where Tom and Emily appear to be headed. She explained that a short sale allows the property to be marketed to a third-party buyer while the lender evaluates whether accepting less than the loan balance makes financial sense. Unlike a deed in lieu, the homeowner remains actively involved in marketing the property and cooperating throughout the transaction. Mark looked thoughtful. "I noticed you keep saying, 'appears to be,'" Lisa smiled, "because until the lender approves the transaction, nothing is guaranteed." She reminded Mark that a short sale requires patience, organization, and realistic expectations. It also requires honest conversations. "When you're meeting with distressed homeowners," Lisa said, "never create false hope. Don't promise lender approval. Don't promise debt forgiveness. Don't promise there won't be tax or legal consequences. Our role is to educate, not predict the future." Mark remembered how overwhelmed Tom and Emily looked during their meeting. "I think they were relieved just knowing someone was willing to explain their options." Lisa nodded. "Most homeowners don't expect us to solve all of their problems. They simply want someone who will guide them honestly through the process." She continued, "There is one piece of advice I give every homeowner facing financial hardship. Doing nothing is almost never the best option." She explained that many homeowners ignore letters from their lender because they feel embarrassed, overwhelmed, or afraid. Unfortunately, delaying action usually limits the homeowner's available options as foreclosure deadlines continue approaching. The earlier a homeowner seeks help, Lisa explained, the more opportunities they typically have to work with the lender. Mark closed his notebook. "I think I'm beginning to understand something. A short sale isn't really about selling a house. It's about helping people make informed decisions during one of the most stressful times of their lives. Lisa smiled. That's exactly right. And before we place any short sale on the market, we need to understand how to prepare a complete listing package that gives the lender the best opportunity to approve the transaction. That's where we're headed next. Key takeaways. A short sale is only one of several options available to homeowners experiencing financial hardship. Real estate professionals should educate clients about loan modifications, deeds in lieu of foreclosure, short sales, and foreclosure without recommending legal or tax strategies. Every homeowner's financial situation is unique and should be evaluated individually. Real estate professionals should never guarantee lender approval or promise specific legal or financial outcomes. Early communication with the lender generally provides homeowners with the greatest number of available options. Online discussion question. Why is it important for homeowners to understand all available options before deciding on a short sale? Answer. Every homeowner's financial situation is different. A loan modification, deed in lieu of foreclosure, or another alternative may better meet the homeowner's needs. Educating clients allows them to make informed decisions after consulting appropriate professionals. Question 2. Why should a real estate professional avoid guaranteeing that a lender will approve a short sale? Answer. Every lender evaluates short sale requests independently based on the homeowner's financial hardship, property value, investor guidelines, and supporting documentation. Approval is never guaranteed. Question 3. Why is doing nothing often the worst option for a homeowner experiencing financial hardship? Answer. Ignoring the situation may allow foreclosure to continue while reducing available options. Contacting the lender early often creates opportunities to explore alternatives before deadlines become critical.